take on a big topic in my world, and that is, what is spiritual bypassing? Spiritual bypassing is when we buy into a model that's an attainment-based model, a model that might use the words like, we're going to transcend something, we need to attain something, we need to be other in essence. So we're really inundated, unfortunately, in my experience, in the world of spirituality with these models that tell us we have to be something that what we already are. So that model could feel like you're on a treadmill, like you're always on this treadmill and it's an ever increasing incline, and you'll think, when will this end? If I do one more yoga class, if I do one more retreat, if I fast for 5 more days, I will finally be there. So basically I'm talking about any model that has enlightenment as a goal. Let's look at that. Okay, one example would be spiritual one-upsmanship. It goes something along the lines of this. Oh, you haven't been to India? Oh, and on they go. Or something along the lines of, well, if you just meditated more, it would all go away. Don't even consider what you're considering. That's a big one. Or, well, I see colors when I meditate. I wonder why you don't. These are crazy-making messages. This is called spiritual one-upsmanship. Call it out. Don't buy into it. Let's not even go there. All right, here's our second example. Have you ever been to a yoga class and it's packed and you're in the back row and you're assuming the person in the front row, because he or she can get their foot behind their head, is enlightened? It's not true. Don't buy into it. You guys, a monkey can get their foot behind their head. It does not mean that the monkey's enlightened, okay? It's crazy making for your mind. The person in the front row who's doing that awesome yoga pose is not any more spiritual than you. Let it be known. Okay, here's my third example. It's one of my favorites. Well, that's bothering you in your life? Well, I think that perhaps you should just have a breakthrough. That will really help. On this breakthrough mode, there's sometimes that maybe you just need to go out and exercise. No breakthrough necessary. Just move your body. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe it's nothing you did. Maybe sitting in meditation for another, 66 hours straight is not going to generate the breakthrough. Maybe you need to talk to a friend. Maybe you need to have a beer or a glass of wine, or maybe you need to go for a run. So when somebody uses that line on you and you think they're all uber spiritual, cut it right there, look at your options, and proceed accordingly. If a teacher tells you what you should be doing, get your shoes, namaste, and walk the other way. You have free will. You get to choose the unfolding of your life. If someone tells you you should be doing something, stop, pause, breathe, consider the option, but stay in your power. Yes, power. Okay, so in summary, anything that takes you out of your power, that makes you feel little, less, not good enough, move away from those methodologies. Anything that brings you into your personal power and that helps show you options that you have in your life, any teacher that says you have everything inside you need for this practice of spirituality, for grounding spirituality in your life, stay with teachers like that. Any of the messages that are ethereal, that are out there, that make you feel like you want to transcend or disassociate or zone out, I would encourage you to come back to yourself. Stay present with your experience with yourself. And take it from there, because your inner guide knows, your inner teacher knows, and that's the truth. If you have any other examples of spiritual bypassing, please put them in the comments. I really want to hear your ideas about this one. See you soon.